Okay. I think it's about that time. It's about that time. Just want to do a little test real quick. Okay. Bring this up a little bit closer. I think that'll be alright. Wonder how close it'll be. Alright, perfect. Alright, let me bring this back a little bit. I think it was perfect. Alright, first race for Memorial Weekend for the triple header. How's it going, everybody? I'm Smoke Carver 13, and welcome back to another live reaction stream. And today we are doing the Monaco Grand Prix Formula One race. Hope everyone is having a pretty good morning this Sunday. Now, today is also known as the greatest day of motorsport. Also, I want to take our time to think about the men and women who gave their lives fighting for our country, and that's why it's called Memorial Day. And I'm just happy that I'm able to do this. And we got three big races today, three big live streams today. We got Monaco, the Indy 500, and then the finale is the Coke 600. I also want to let everybody know that the Coke 600 is might start a little bit early, probably around 5:30. Probably still stick with 5:45, but the Indy 500 is going to be a little bit different with the start time because they're also calling for rain there. So for some reason, if that race does get rained out or it gets postponed, then I'll do that one the next, like tomorrow, or try to do that one at least before the 600 if I can. And if it's going to interrupt the Coke 600 plans, I kind of want to do the 600 because NASCAR's my stick. But we'll see. We will see. But hopefully everybody's having a great morning and just trying to get through the day. It's gonna be something. Okay. Hopefully it won't. I don't know who's gonna win this. I'd like to see Charles Leclerc, but I really want to see Piastri to get this. Piastri has been showing a lot of speed this season, and he's been showing his capability behind the wheel, and he's been showing like he can he's faster. It looks like he's a lot faster than Leclerc. I don't know. To me, it looks like he is. The guy could wheel a car. And speaking about Monaco, I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but did y'all see the boat accident that happened at Monaco yesterday? Good lord, the dude was going through the docks way too quick. It's like he lost control of it. How's it going, Unicorn? So, excuse me. The reason I like Monaco a lot is because one is such a hard track to pass at, but also the way how they're gonna have to figure out to pass each other is what makes Monaco really interesting. I mean, these cars are bigger compared to the ones you see like in the '90s and the '80s and '70s and stuff like that. These cars are more longer and bigger, and trying to fit your car in a gap that is impossible, or you gotta at least make it possible, and you gotta wish it. So anything can happen at Monaco. I mean, we even seen a car flipped at Monaco before. So I mean, this track is it's it's a dangerous track for sure. Especially, I think it was Friday when somebody was like going through the tunnel, and at the very last second he saw him and he moved over. That's how good the reaction times Formula One drivers have, and Formula like any of those guys have. Their reaction time is ridiculous. Hell yeah, unicorn. So yeah, like Oscar Piastri, I like to see him try to win this race, or try to at least get a win this season, because the guy has been showing a lot of good speed. He's been showing that he can keep up with the leaders and pass a lot of people. And I'm surprised Verstappen and especially Perez is back there. I think Verstappen starts like six or something, which is pretty surprising. But I would definitely keep an eye out for Ferrari, especially Charles Leclerc. But I mean, Charles Leclerc has bad luck at Monaco. Every freaking time he runs here, he always has bad luck. Okay, so looks like they're about to get ready to do they're getting everything situated right now. Yeah, Piastri. I really love that Senna tribute scheme that McLaren's doing. It's so freaking gorgeous. And look at the venue at Monaco. It's so beautiful down there. I need to, if I ever go back to the restaurant, I need to ask the owner if he ever goes to like the for Formula One Grand Prix overseas, because that's where he's from. He's from Italy. Okay, so we're about to get ready to go racing. Get ready for the formation lap real quick. I wonder who's going to mess up on formation lap. Hopefully nobody. See, a lot of them, yeah, a decent amount of people are running mediums. Some of them are running hard tires right now. Some of them, yeah, like they're showing like the race strategy between the tires. So, none of them are going to start on softs right now, because it's not too. Um, this race is pretty long though. This race is kind of long, but it's definitely not as long as like the Coke 600 and the Indy 500. Most of the time, F1 races last probably under 2 hours at least, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. And after this one, probably gonna have to find a snack or something, because I mean the Indy 500 starts at like 12:30, like 12:45. So, and I'm estimating that race to hopefully go the full distance, because they are calling for rain for that race. So, I'm probably estimating that race to be like 3 hours the most, and that gives it enough time to like at least change everything, charge my phone, and get that ready for the 600. And personally, I'm mostly excited for the 600 as NASCAR is my thing, but Indy 500 is always right there too, because it's the most prestigious race in the world. Indy 500 has been going on for 108 years now, and that's even longer than pretty much all of the races, all the prestigious races in the world. I've been to the Coke 600 many times, but I probably go to the Indy 500 next because I want to mark that off. But at least I'm going to the Brickyard in July. But okay, all the cars are ready to go. Everybody is lined up, ready to go on the start. We'll see how. Yo, look at Toto. Toto is like, yo, we going to fucking win this shit. I like how confident McLaren is. But here we go. About to go green. And I would love to see that tribute car to go in the victory lane. But here we go. The lights are on. And lights out. Here we go. The start for Monaco. Who's going to get it? And Charles Leclerc is going to clear him. And Carlos Sainz is coming through. Okay. Now Piastri is going to clear Sainz for second. Oh, there's a smoke on Saints' car. Okay. Good Lord, Piastri. Oh, the lockup for Saints. I think he's got suspension damage. That's not good. Looks like Saints is going to be done right now. Look at Piastri, man. Piastri and Charles Leclerc are shot like a cannon, too. McDowell's cool. Man, Piastri and Leclerc are gone. They are driven away from third. So we have a red flag right now. Okay. Red flag is out for Saints because they said that pretty much he broke his suspension. Oh, never mind. We got two cars around. Oh, shit. We got Perez and they said a Haas car is out. I can't tell who it is. Oh, my goodness. That's a lot of debris on the track. Oh, my goodness. Dude, what the fuck happened to Perez's car? Both of the Haas cars are out. Hulkenberg, Magnussen. Wow. What's up, Andrew? How you doing? How you doing this morning? But good God, dude, Piastri's car is destroyed. I wouldn't be surprised he went up in the air. All right, so Carlos Sainz, they just said that he's limping pretty much, but his car is definitely broke for sure. But good Lord, I want to see the replay of Perez's car. That's what I'm thinking. I hope he didn't really get in the fence, and I don't know. They were coming so fast off that corner. Nah, he got tagged. It looks like, and just destruction went everywhere, man. His car is destroyed. There's hardly any wheels on it. It's only one wheel on Perez's car. And that is the right rear tire that's only attached to Perez's car. That's it. Nothing else. At least he's okay. It looks like everybody's okay, so that's good. Yeah. So they might fix. Now look how they got to look at all the like cranes they have to use to pick up the cars. Such a violent hit for multiple people. Good lord. I mean, Leclerc and Piastri, they were gone. But I want to know what really happened to Saints because Saints just. So that's where the contact happened with Saints and Piastri, but it didn't really damage Piastri's car. Really, it just only hurt Saints' car. What's up, Zan? How you doing? Yeah, I thought it. Yeah, like I know Verstappen was like around that area, but when they say it was like at the very back, and I said it was Perez, but I mean Perez got destroyed. But I want to know what happened though. Oh, so he got tagged by Kevin Magnussen, turned into the wall, and Hulkenberg was just there. He was pretty much innocent. Yeah, Hulkenberg was innocent in that whole wreck, and destruction happened. And then Saints just overshot the corner, more than likely because of the suspension. But if they're gonna do that rule for the red flag for the lap one to bring out new cars, that's gonna take a while. That's actually gonna take a long time to get the car ready to go. Yeah, the way how the impact on Perez's car, it literally ripped the side off his car. Yeah, it gets turned, hard impact into the inside wall, then the outside, and yeah, it was nothing he could have done. But Hulkenberg, mm, he was more innocent in the wreck. He just got collected. It was nothing. It wasn't his fault or anything. Like he legitimately pretty much like got through it until he got clipped in the right rear and destroyed the car. That was just a very aggressive move though. And Monaco has very very tight corners too. Now they're showing Zal's onboard camera. So this is going to really show the exact moment with the accident with the Haas and Perez. I I don't know whose fault it is. It's such a tight gap right there, and it looks like Perez was moving up. I don't. It looks like Perez was moving up into Magnussen, and I mean it was a tight corner. And look at Verstappen. It's like, yo, Verstappen's reaction. But oh, all the tires are together. They just don't look together on the front end. But at least everybody is okay. What I'm seeing, at least everyone is a okay. But geez, man, that was scary. I thought Perez went into the catch fence. Not gonna lie. Mm. And this race is 70 a lot. I can't speak. 78 laps too. Now, since Hulkenberg, Perez, Magnussen are out, I wouldn't be surprised. Saints might be out, maybe. I don't know. They haven't really given an update on Saints just yet. I know his car is messed up, but still. If that suspension is that bad, I wouldn't continue. Yeah, some spots have no fencing. Which, I mean, if you think about it, if you really know that Charlotte Motor Speedway doesn't really have a fence off of like entering turn 3 in that spot in the banking, didn't really have it. I tell you what, that would be some cool ass souvenirs. Just get some pieces from from that car. Can I have that piece? Start handing out race parts for like some Skittles. Okay, Ocon's car is being repaired right now. So I wonder what really happened to him. Okay, so he made the gap on his teammate. Oh, jeez, he got he got ass rear-ended. Ocon looks like he got rear-ended and tried to make a pass on Gasly, but what happened? I wonder what really happened. Oh, so Gasly and Ocon made contact. Okay. So we got teammates beating the shit out of each other now. Honestly, I am surprised. Good lord, that car got some airtime. Ocon has some airtime. And Stroll is trying to avoid it, which he did. Didn't run in the back of his teammate. Well, the other cars. See, that's one way you could flip over. When I mentioned somebody flipped at Monaco, it has happened. And it almost happened. Again. Now they're talking to James Vall, which that is the Williams team principal right now. So Nico Hulkenberg, yeah, a lot of cars are gonna be Good lord, it destroyed the freaking guardrail and the sponsor sticker on the car. I mean, on the wall. Good lord, it really destroyed the Armco wall. At least the catch fence isn't destroyed. It looks like they got everything cleaned. It looks like, but didn't really show a good camera angle. The coverage, it's not too bad. Stroll just chilling. Got Fernando Alonso just chilling, stroking his beard with the rag. You got Lando Norris just chilling. Hopefully they can get the race going. Get them ready to go back. All right, Charles Leclerc. So nothing is going on right now. They're just talking to the team principal for Williams' team, and they're just showing camera angles on the fans. And obviously, we still have a red flag. You know, it's crazy. This race is on ABC, but it's still hosted by ESPN, but it's on ABC right now. And I mean, a lot of cars are still lined up to get things going, get everything ready to go. I know Ocon. I know Albon's car is still being fixed. No, I mean Ocon. I meant Ocon. My bad. I know Ocon's car is in the garage getting fixed because he had some pretty big damage with his teammate. So we got Verstappen just chilling, just waiting. I want to know what kind of outfit that is. I'm guessing that's like some sort of cooling outfit. All right, you got George Russell. Look at the balconies and like the hotels, the apartments, and all that stuff. And good lord, that one section of stands right there are packed too. Very packed. Just checking out messages real quick. Everywhere, everybody is on balconies, in the stands. Um, Sergio Perez. So Perez made it all the way back to the garage area. That section of stands is packed. That I don't know what the fuck section that is. That's like on the in the forest. That section looks like you're just chilling in the forest. You kind of like see the front stretch, I guess, or the last turn. I'd like to go to Monte Carlo one day. It does look really nice. Especially look at the dock areas too. Look at all the boats, all the yachts and everything. It's kind of cool looking. I'm just speculating, looking at everything that's happening. Hopefully this race will be over before the Indy 500. It should. Hopefully. Got Daniel Ricciardo. Liam Lawson is a reserve driver for Red Bull Tari. Good gosh, dude. They are. I don't know if anybody would caught that, but there's a sign just saying like, bro, Charles, I hope you crash. Like, good God, man, y'all fans don't hold back. Y'all don't hold back at all. With just my left butt. I mean, shit. They just want to see Charles wreck. I mean, I know Charles has bad luck at Monaco, like really bad luck at Monaco, but geez, don't be too hard on the guy. I could say the same thing for NASCAR drivers. You know, you got fans that want to see certain drivers wreck out, and they'll just cheer. Denny Hamlin, for example, Kyle Busch. I wouldn't be surprised if Ricky Stenhouse and Kyle Busch get together some way, somehow tonight. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. And honestly, I think Ricky might take out Kyle Busch just in the first stage because Kyle Busch dumped Ricky Stenhouse's shit on the on lap 2 last week. So I wouldn't be surprised if you know Winnie Harlow. Oh, she's a model. Okay. I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if Ricky just dumps Kyle Busch in stage 1. But if he really, really wants to piss him off, at least dump him in the final stage. Because, you know, the 600 is the longest race, 400 laps. Do it in the final stage. Team principal Ferrari, Frederick. There's no telling how much these team principals are getting paid, too. I would absolutely love to see Gunther. I would love to see Gunther have his own TV show right now. Just roasting the absolute hell out of drivers, teams, and team principals and stuff. And imagine this. Imagine that Gunther's TV show, it's uncensored. It's uncensored. Every time he drops the F bomb, it's it's what pays. Yeah, that's the thing about Magnussen. Yeah, okay, that's a better view for the crash right there. Magnussen wasn't really going to make that corner anyway, because Perez like squeezed him, and then it was in a bad spot for Magnussen. Like he wasn't really going to make it through that corner. Uh, but I can say this about Magnussen: he was there though. He just had a better run off that corner than Perez. So apples to oranges. I think they even said Magnuson might have a penalty, like penalty points, which I consider more that whole issue an accident, really. Yeah, I mean he was kind of out of the racing line. Then Perez was in the racing line, and just shit just got crazy. Well, honestly, I don't think he didn't back out of that. He just didn't have a good corner. Didn't have a good drive off that corner. I don't understand why they kept saying like he backed out of it. I don't think he backed out of it. If you show the throttle control, I would love to see it. To me, it looks like he just didn't have a good drive off the corner. Yo, they really blaming the fuck out of Perez. like he didn't do anything wrong. I'm just saying. I wonder what time they're going to be able to get back, and if possibility, if this race kind of does interfere with the Indy 500, I will go over to the Indy 500 race for sure because I definitely want to live stream that one, live react to that. But they're also calling for rain in that race as well, so I don't know. I think it's like 80%, and then afternoon is like 50%. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Hulkenberg almost made it through. I feel like if he did stop, like he would have possibly made it through, but it just bad timing. Now I do want to know about Carlos Sainz's issue on his suspension, and also they never really mention like talk about Carlos Sainz afterwards. After the accident, they didn't really mention him a whole lot. Okay. Okay, so he has a puncture. So does Saints have suspension damage or more of a puncture? They kept saying he has suspension damage, and then they kept saying, "Oh, he has a puncture." Is it? What is it? And balls on fucking Piastri's fucking sending it too, man. Like, I like Piastri. Hopefully, we can get back racing soon. When I said this race is only going to take like 2 hours, I was not expecting that. That was just a educated guess. But actually, the wreck only happened like 30 minutes ago, so it's not too bad. I mean, Lando Norris had a really good view of it. That really did get tight. And Piastri almost hit the. Looks like he was about to hit the Armco wall too. Yeah, and Science was sparking. Yeah, look how much he's sparking. Yeah, and debris and everything coming off the car. Okay, race will resume at 15:44. Okay, so in about 13 minutes. So the race will resume in about 13 minutes right now. Okay. Race will resume in 13 minutes. Had to put that in the chat in case. Oscar Piastri. He's gonna have a bright future, and I think the vest outfit they're wearing is like a cooling outfit for them, which that's cool. Technology has really improved in racing, and now since the drivers, most of the drivers, especially in NASCAR, have the cooling suits now, where it's got like a bunch of lines in it, and it's got like a hose on the bottom of it from the fire suit. Okay, so everybody is pretty much getting ready to go back racing. Okay, so they're showing a replay on Carlos's car. So they're doing team radios about the red flag. Mm. Okay. Um, Charles Leclerc is back in his car, getting ready to get back going, and the race will resume in 10 minutes. You got people waving, people cheering, people partying. What's interesting about Monaco's spectator stands, they're like literally everywhere. You got some spots that are higher than this spot and that spot. I don't know what section I probably would sit. I'll probably sit when they come out of the tunnel. I might sit in that area when they just come out of the tunnel before they get to the like carousel turn. Fernando Alonso ready to go. We have Oscar Piastri getting his ride right now. Everybody is pretty much getting back in their cars, and look at all the sponsors on their cars too. Got Max Verstappen ready to go. I wonder what building that is. Kind of curious on what that is. It's out of the ordinary type building too. But hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday. It's Memorial Day weekend. We got the Monaco Grand Prix right now. We got the Indy 500 next, and then we had the Coca-Cola 600. Looking forward to those races today. I wish I was at the Coke 600, honestly, but maybe next time. Bowman has a really good car for the 600, and we are starting 6, I think. Yeah, we're rolling off 6 for the Coke 600. Larson is starting like 5th for the Indy 500. So I'm looking forward to that one. and hopefully Newgarden could go back to back. We'll see on that, but I don't know. Anything can happen in the Indy 500. Anything can happen in any of these races today. Just happy to be here today, doing the live reaction, doing this for the men and women who gave their lives, fighting for a country. Just hope everybody is having a great Sunday, and just just happy to be here. And FYI, my room gets like it gets hot quick, then it gets cold quick. I just like being comfortable. Okay, Gasly. You know, I have a bad feeling Ferrucci and Grosjean are going to do something during the Indy 500 because those two got beef. How's it going, Nick? How you doing? I tell you what, I know Ferrucci is the most hated guy in IndyCar, which is understandable. The reason why he's hated, and then him and Grosjean are just racing like they're not racing with their heads or anything. I wouldn't be surprised them two get together and crash, like crash out pretty much. I just hope nothing like extremely bad happens. What I'm trying to say. I mean, crashes ain't fun. Crashes are not funny. Crashes are not some people don't like, which I don't like crashing because I've been there. Just you got the ones that know what they're doing, then you got some that don't know what they're doing. I kind of want that Senna tribute diecast though. Get both the Piastri and Norris. Okay, we're about to go back racing in 5 minutes right now. I'm not sure what other F1 race I'm gonna do for a live reaction. Might do one for Vegas, which that's not till like close to the very close to the end of the season. But there might be another race I might do in the middle of the schedule. I don't know what. We'll see. We'll see. If there's like another Saturday race, then more than likely I can do that. Especially Saturday night or something. Can't tell who that was, but I really like the Valvoline helmet. What kind of camera angle is this? Dang, Esteban Ocon is not even in his car. Okay, so I'm guessing Ocon is done. Yeah, Ocon has to be done. He's not in his car anyway. Okay, so gearbox damage. Gabriel Mini. Jack Doohan, reserve driver. After this, I gotta fix the IndyCar um, leaderboards because I didn't have enough time to do it, and also it's like unavailable when they showed it when I added it. So I'm gonna have to fix that and fit it perfectly for the live stream. But I don't think it would be too bad. The only thing I gotta do is like cut the bottom if I have to, and especially cut the top of it and squeeze it in. All right, cars are rolling off. Cars are rolling out. Got that beautiful number 4 Lando Norris's car. Well, they only had like 2 laps on the car, 2 laps on the tires, so not really gonna do, not really gonna change much. Once they get to the pit stops, that's when things change pretty much. I tell you what, there is no seats in that section when I want to mention about the tunnel. Like coming out of the tunnel, there's like hardly any seats. That's probably where I would have sit, and it's like right next to the harbor, like right where the harbor is, pretty much. Warming up them tires, getting ready to go. Okay, get back to it. All right, everybody is pretty much lined up. Get ready for the restart. I like how Walmart and Target are selling F1 diecasts because I've been buying a few. But here we go, and lights are out. Here we go for the restart. Oscar Piastri had a good launch. Oh, Carlos Sainz and Lando. The way how they come out of that corner is so, it's so amazing. All right, coming through the turn. All right, everybody is pretty straightforward right now. Through the chicane. Lando Norris is trying to make a move through the chicane, but couldn't. George Russell trying to get through the field. As Charles Leclerc is still leading this race. All right, lap 4 is 78. So Piastri is not that far away from Leclerc. DRS is enabled. Okay. So Perez, Hulkenberg, and Magnussen are out, and Ocon are out right now. I mean, Saints is doing pretty good being in third right now. George Russell and Carlos Sainz is searching, trying to get around Piastri. DRS is still enabled. Man, I like the way how they come off that corner. Great camera work right now. The production work for F1 is magnificent compared to like Fox, compared to like NASCAR Fox. At least NBC puts their time in the camera work and production value. I gotta find the channel for Indy 500. Okay, so yeah, race supposed to start at like 12:30ish, which is supposed to be like 12:40 if something. But that's enough time for me to get everything situated, get everything ready after this one. And Charles Leclerc is pretty much gone. I just hope Charles Leclerc doesn't get screwed in this race. Valtteri Bottas. I mean, Piastri and Sainz are still hanging on. Charles Leclerc got the fastest lap right now. Oh, jeez. Piastri is there. Piastri is there. He just got to find a good corner to pass him. And DRS as well. The top three are still pretty much together, especially Piastri and Saints. Sans. The way how they come around through that loop area is kind of cool, and I really like that camera angle too. So 4 cars are out of this thing, and all right, Piastri. Yeah, the top three are still together. They're not really going away from each other. Mm, freaking eyeball. I had to be prepared for this because it's going to be a long day of doing live streams and 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours of each race at least. It's going to be a while. Russell is nowhere near Norris at all. Only the top three are really close by, but Norris is 1 second away from the lead, but Russell is like 3 seconds away from the leader. I really like Piastri's helmet. His helmet's cool looking. And it looks like, see, like Zhao, Sargent, and Botas, and Ricardo, Alonso, Stroll, Gasly, Albon, Zenoda, they're pretty close by too. Anything from 10th, I mean, hold on, rephrase that. Anything from like 8th to 16th, they're really close to each other. Then Norris, Russell, Verstappen's still in 6th. He hasn't really moved up, really. I try to find the Senna tribute F1 car livery transparent. I tried to find one, but I couldn't. All right. Carlos Sainz, senior two-time world rally champion. Now, Carlos Sainz got the fastest lap right now. Now Piastri has the fastest lap. See, it's going to be one of these top three guys winning this race. It's going to be one of these three. As long as Leclerc doesn't have a mistake because of his bad luck at Monaco. Piastri is running a perfect race, and also his sectors are faster than Charles Leclerc. And then Sainz, he's just cruising right now. Everybody from Norris on back, they're going to have to figure out something. And Verstappen hasn't gone anywhere, really. He started 6th and still haven't moved up anywhere. I think ESPN pretty much pay the whole coverage for this race to be on ABC. So riding on board right now with Albon. So Russell was running faster at times, and then Verstappen's running faster at times. It's kind of hard to really see who's faster than any others, unless they show like the everything right now. I mean, Piastri's got the fastest lap overall right now. So pretty much after, I don't know, 30 laps, 50 maybe, between 30 to 50 laps, that's when people are going to start pitting. Yeah, everybody is just riding right now. Oh, and Carlos Sainz was about to make a move on Piastri. He was going for it. Yeah, it's going to be these top three. It's going to be one of these three to win this thing. I like to see Leclerc get the win because it's because of his bad luck here, and it'll be the first win for this season. Then I like to see Piastri get it because that will be his first ever F1 win, and then I like to see Sainz get it since he's getting kicked out of Ferrari and go for a second win this season. Now they're showing an onboard camera at Gasly. See, Piastri is fast too. Like he's still hanging on with Charles Leclerc, and it's under a second. So Piastri has a really good car. If he was in the lead right now, I think personally that he possibly would match with Leclerc, or even better. I think Piastri is faster than Leclerc, really, because there's parts where he has driven like really close up to Charles Leclerc. It's just the only thing is about Monaco, it's just so hard to pass it around that track. Okay, we're back. So, a bunch of people, looks like they're trying to get tires ready to go. So, I'm guessing probably when it gets to like close to lap 30, that's when they're going to pit. But also, some of them are on hard tires and medium tires. Some of them. Yeah, Piastri is still there. I mean, the guy has got speed. He isn't going anywhere. The only issue they can have is pit road problem, and like he's there, man. It's just DRS needs to be enabled. And Leclerc, Piastri, and Sainz, they're on hard tires too. Yo, now they're showing the onboard camera for Gasly again, all the way back in 10th. Okay, Piastri is still got the fastest lap right now. Lando Norris is almost 2 seconds from the leader right now, but Russell is 8 seconds off. But it's kind of confusing because they're showing Verstappen like 1 second away and he's in sixth, but Russell is in fifth. Now Bottas is on pit road and he's gone. Stop time 2 seconds, 2.5 for Bottas, and 24 point whatever for the whole pit routine. So they're doing a investigation on the Magnussen crash with Perez and Hulkenberg. I know Magnussen is more than likely going to get more penalty points, which I'm not surprised. Yo, what's up, Doughboy? How you doing? Okay, so they got the voting for the overtake award, but there's no overtakes really. No overtakes at all. And Lando Norris looks like he's actually he's catching Carlos Sainz right now for third. He's actually there. So maybe Lando Norris has a chance to at least overtake Sainz for third. Oh boy. Mm. Man, look at how beautiful the yachts and the boats and everything at Monaco. We need DRS back. And oh my goodness, Piastri is there too. Piastri is legitimately there too. That's scary. They say Carlos is being generous with the car right now, but I don't know. I don't know. which is possible. Leclerc is helping Sainz to really get by Piastri, but Piastri is in a whole different level right now. He's like he's really pushing it. Now coming out of the tunnel, Bottas got the fastest lap because he pitted not too long ago. Look at all the boats, everything at Monaco. Dang, I want to ride in. I want to get in one of those yachts. All right, DRS is enabled on Sainz car because I saw the friggin' split spoiler flipped. Still got a long ways in this thing. Okay, so for the leaderboards, Doughboy, obviously is showing 1 through 20 right now because that's pretty much all the cars in the field. Some of them, about 4 cars, are out right now, and uh, any of them that say like, let's see, stop or retire, they're pretty much out of the race. The colors where it says like interval is the sectors of the track, and the track is different. That's how they really determine how fast they are for lap times is by the sectors around the road course. Like the front straightaway, like this turn is sector one, couple hundred, 500 feet or whatever. Yeah, it's a lot. Then they show positions for like who's going up in positions, who's passing, who's losing positions. Tire wear, different types of tires like soft tires, hard tires, and medium tires. Soft tires have more grip, but they deteriorate a lot quicker, and they have more grip. Medium tires, they have grip, but it takes a little bit of time. But hard tires have like they last a lot longer than any other tire. And look at I thought that was Sergio Perez just chilling on his yacht, just watching a race. And DRS is like it's like a kind of like an extra boost for your car, and it's like drafting pretty much. And it deals with downforce. It's kind of like drafting from another car, like kind of like GTA racing drafting, if you understand how that works. And it really helps the car behind them get around other cars, and that's why a lot of them will activate DRS when they want to make a pass on somebody. And it's kind of weird showing the leaderboards where they just show stop instead of out, or just like yeah, out pretty much. Because Ocon did retire because he had a problem with his car, but like Hulkenberg, Perez, and Magnussen, they wrecked out. Okay, so um, now they're showing the points like Leclerc, Piastri, Saints, and Norris, Russell, all the guys showing their points, and anybody from anybody that finished 1 through 10, they get a point. And they also do drivers championships for points, and they do team points as well. Team points is determined by how both drivers finish, pretty much, and driver points with championships are determined by the drivers finishing and the wins and all that stuff. It's a lot. It's kind of like finishing stage racing in NASCAR. Kind of like how you get those points. Like if you finish first, you get like 10 points or more points or whatever. I can't really explain how good the point system for F1 compare to NASCAR as good, but it's kind of I would think similarities. But you see with F1, there's only like 20 cars in the field compared to NASCAR where it's like 40 cars per race, and then you have IndyCar where it's 33 cars pretty much in the field or more. I think it's 33. Dang, I tell you what, the crew guys, like the track workers and everything, they could just stick their hand out and probably touch the F1 cars going through that turn. And now Piastri is kind of losing a little bit of time on Leclerc, and now it's about a second. But Piastri and Leclerc are probably just saving as much, but I doubt it. Because it's getting really close about that time to pit. And you see Bottas has not gone anywhere. Like he hasn't. Verstappen hasn't gone anywhere from his starting position. That's why Monaco is so difficult to race. And honestly, Monaco is one of my favorite road courses. Then it's like Austin, Texas, like the United States GP. Yeah, Mercedes is struggling. They are struggling. They've been struggling the past couple seasons. They weren't like championship material. They haven't been championship material since 2021. 2021 was their last best season. But they still lost the championship, but they were still winning a shit ton of races. But now with the new car and everything changed. And I was kind of disappointed that F1 denied Andretti Cadillac, especially Marco and especially Mario Andretti, because Mario Andretti is one of the biggest names in motorsports, and I mean the guy is no slouch. Daytona 500 winner, Indy 500, F1 driver. You know, the guy is big. The guy is known in motorsports. The Andretti family is huge in the motorsport family and everything. And getting denied too sucks. So hopefully they'll come back and figure out something. And I think the reasoning why F1 denied it was pretty dumb. It was pretty stupid for the reasoning. That's just pretty much showing like your true colors, and also showing that you're just being an asshole pretty much. It still sucks hearing that. and getting denied like that. And hell, Andretti Cadillac, man, are pretty successful anyway. They are a successful motorsport team. Successful name, successful organization, and that shit happened. I would like to see Andretti join NASCAR again. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, that would be cool. But most of the time when I do live reactions, I like doing it by myself because the one reason is some of them that watches the race are ahead of time, and it kind of ruins the live reaction for myself. Or even if I do it and I'm ahead of them and I say something, it kind of ruins their reaction to it. So that's why most of the time I do YouTube reactions myself. I had guesses on here, which it was fun, but it also kind of ruins the experience, especially if you're ahead of somebody on TV time. Oh, nice, nice. Man, Ocon has some fucking air. he, he, I thought he was gonna flip over for a sec too. It's getting kind of close for. I'm expecting some people to come in pit road right now, but they also said that the tire wear for hard tires can last up to like 50 some laps. So most of them, I could see obviously seeing like Leclerc, Perez, and Saints staying out the longest. The only thing that could really mess them up is wrecking and pit stops. And I know Charles Leclerc has bad luck at Monaco. Even the brakes went out on Nicky Lauda's Ferrari when Charles Leclerc was driving it for like a tribute show. Dead serious. And you see, it wasn't even Leclerc's fault. The brakes just went out of the car. It wasn't even his fault though. And then you had the pit stop incident that happened. What was it, last year or 2 years ago? One of the races when they called in Leclerc by accident and fucked him over on pit stops. And then that one race when Leclerc was on pole and the car, there was an issue with the car and he did not start the race. I feel bad for Leclerc. I really do. It's kind of like how Dale Sr. wasn't able to win the 500 until he finally won the damn thing. It's it's like Marco Andretti trying to win the Indy 500, which I wouldn't count out Marco today. I mean, the guy could surprise you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And look how they got eBay on the side of Norris's car, which eBay is addictive. There's no doubts about that. Why is it spicy? I've been watching that one guy who's eats snacks and drinks drinks sodas and Monster Energy drinks and eating food. He's like, not to worry about anything. Then he's like covered and fucking covered his entire body with like chocolate and Skittles, you know what I'm talking about. The one who says, I'm the Easter Bunny, I'm the Easter Bunny. I've been watching too much of those. It's so weird. Lando Norris, man. Nobody hasn't fucking moved a position at all. So I wonder who's going to win the overtake. Will it be Norris, technically? Because of Carlos Sainz's problem? Fuck's going on? Alexander Albon, up in ninth position. You got Zenoda up in eighth right now. You know what? I think for F1, I think they should make the car smaller. Kind of like IndyCar size. And, oh shit, imagine IndyCar racing at Monaco. That would be freaking awesome. Like the only difference between the IndyCar and the F1 car, F1 cars are bigger and they weigh more than the IndyCar. IndyCar is smaller and lighter, and IndyCars don't really have power steering at all, and F1 has power steering. I consider F1 more of like a luxury series than any other motorsport series. All right, so we're lap 31 is 78 right now. Still got a good distance away from this race. And if I don't have enough time to charge the phone, I'm going to have to get the portable charger and use it. And after this race is over, going to cut this live reaction off, get the IndyCar, get the Indy 500 one ready. And Lando Norris almost hit the Armco wall. Almost tagged it 1 centimeter, that close. Powered by Amazon. Yo, Amazon, man, be sponsoring everything. And now NASCAR's got Amazon for next season now. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that 4K camera on the race cars. Had a hangnail. Had to get rid of it. The only way I could think of Piastri getting by Charles Leclerc is pit road. If DRS isn't going to be enabled at the moment, I wouldn't. The only thing I could think of is Piastri getting by Charles Leclerc on pit road because it's called strategy. And Fernando Alonso is chasing his teammate Lance Stroll for 11th. See, look how close that look how close the road workers are. They can literally just stick their hand out and touch the F1 car when they go by through that turn. Which I highly wouldn't recommend it because your hand will fucking come off. And now Piastri is under a second, and now they're showing videos of Ayrton Senna. And Daniel Ricciardo is chasing Fernando Alonso for 12th. They're legitimately like stuck together. Anybody from, it looks like Albon or Gasly. I know Stroll. I know 11 from 16th. They're all together pretty much. Oh man, gotta stretch my legs. It's gonna be a lot of leg stretching today. Gotta get the circulation going. Yeah, going through the carousel. And Charles Leclerc has put a second over Piastri right now. So he's a little bit quicker. That's why this track is so difficult to pass. It's one of the hardest tracks to win, too. But as difficult to pass, that's why track position really is key here. And look at this. Ricardo is like literally right there with Alonso. He just needs DRS or something. See, Daniel Ricciardo has won at Monaco before. Yeah, Russell is still fifth with medium tires. So whenever pit strategy comes to play, Russell can come in and Verstappen can come in for hard tires. But would it really be enough time to really catch up to the leaders doing that strategy? I don't know. Now we got DRS on Ricardo's car, but it ain't really going to do much. I tell you what, some of the steering wheels they have for the F1 cars are really nice, are really cool looking. And one of the out of the ordinary steering wheels I seen it was Williams. They look like um they look like futuristic wheels to me. They just look odd looking. $36 to 78. Still got a ways to go. Still a ways to go. Well, once we get to lap 40, it'll be 38 to go. So 16 the first is like 20-second gap, pretty much. Nah, I wouldn't. Hmm. That's kind of cool showing that for Ayrton Senna. Ayrton Senna won Monaco 6 times, the most of any F1 driver. That's really impressive. That's why Ayrton Senna is one of the greatest drivers ever. And the guy had balls to do crazy shit on the track, which that's what I respect him. Yeah, everybody. I don't know. Everybody is like determined to. They're trying to figure out this tire strategy shit right now. And right now we're on lap 38. Charles Leclerc still first. Now Piastri has dropped it under a second with the gap. And okay, Piastri is there. He's gotten really close to Charles. He's getting really close. Arthur Leclerc, development driver for Ferrari, looks exactly not. It does not look like his brother at all. They don't even look related. Bottas still with the fastest lap, but the rest of them hadn't pitted yet. Mm. That is a lot of cars in one section. I just like how traffic is just cruising through no problem while there's a big race going on. And you see, Leclerc is not far from Bottas as well. So basically, Ferrari is trying to push McLaren into the same pit window, but they're also telling Charles Leclerc to slow down, which is questionable. I wouldn't. I would just drive the hell out of that car, really. Oh man, Piastri almost fishtailed the thing. Yeah, that's how. Oh, jeez, I just realized something. Uh, Leclerc is almost to lap traffic too. He's about closing in on lap traffic, and that's gonna really help Piastri. So hopefully, no bad luck. I mean, he's trying to figure out something. They're still figuring out strategy with with McLaren and Ferrari, but still. And Ferrari is pretty much there, but Bottas is gonna let him go. Valtteri Bottas is gonna let Charles Leclerc go. Now Charles Leclerc almost about to put 2 seconds on Piastri. And Charles Leclerc is about to catch up to Zhao. I tell you what, the Xfinity race was really good yesterday. That was actually a good race. And Austin Hill showing his temper tantrum. Don't give two fucks and decided to wreck Cole Custer. And Cole Custer almost got ran over again coming across the track while he was spinning. Coming down towards the inside wall. And cars were still coming through. Alright. YU is out of the way. Still got a bunch of lap cars to get through. And Piastri has 2 more lap cars ahead of him. We got Carlos Sainz tagging the Armco wall a bit, but he's good. Going through the chicane right now. Piastri still has those lap cars ahead. And Charles Leclerc has gotten by them pretty much. Now Charles has put 2 seconds on Piastri. Now lap car is getting out of the way. Piastri is 2.5. Saints is a lot faster than Norris in the sectors. And you got Daniel Ricciardo still trailing behind Alonso. That's why the strategy is going to be really important. As long as there's no issues on pit road, everybody should be okay. But shit can happen. Oh, Stroll is pitting. Hey, we got pit stops going. Yay! Finally. .3 in pit road for Stroll. All right, got fresh tires on Stroll, so Stroll can stroll right now. And it looks like Lando Norris is... Yeah, he's not too far back from Saints, but a lot of these people are going to have to pit. I'm really curious on when these guys are going to come in and pit. 43 laps on Norris's tires right now. And right now we're about to go coming to 45 lap 78. 45 laps of 78 right now. Can't wait for the Indy 500. because you know that race is going to be interesting. The 108th annual running of the Indy 500. That's a long time. That is a long time. Uh, mm-hmm. You know, it kind of sucks that Saints is pretty much being forced out of Ferrari. The guy won a race and just getting kicked out of the ride too sucks. I mean, Stroll is catching Gasly. I mean, you can look at the time because he's got fresh tires. He's got fresh rubbers. Okay, that did not sound right, but you get what I mean. And I'm honestly surprised Verstappen hasn't moved up in position. But then again, strategy is going to come in anyway. So that will change the whole course of this race. And I don't know if Norris and Saints are catching each other. Catching. Well, Norris looks like he is catching Saints. That's what it looks like to me. They, if Norris wants to be with Piastri, he's definitely going to have to get around Saints and get ready for the pitting. You know, it's crazy. Bottas still has the fastest lap right now, but the other guys still haven't pitted yet. And after this, I'm expecting between Leclerc or Piastri to get the fastest for the race ending. Jeez, look at all those yachts, man. That's millions and millions of dollars right there. They got some nice pontoons there too that are worth a lot of money. I like how one time the Kimi Räikkönen wrecked out or something at Monaco. He decided just to chill on his yacht the entire day. The thing is about Piastri, the Piastri's got speed. He's got a good amount of speed to challenge Charles Leclerc. Charles, uh, race engineer Bazzi. Okay, Now, some of them are debating to take medium tires, but some of them are also debating to take soft tires, which I don't know. It's a hard call. Luckily, I'm not doing the strategy in these races. Be too much pressure for me. Can I handle it? Maybe, but it'd just be way too much shit going through my mind to debate what is the best decision to do. I mean, Russell and Verstappen and Hamilton, they're still on medium tires running fifth through seventh. You know, I'm still happy Norris got his win this year. I'm so freaking glad he got a win. Aston Martin getting by Zhao. And uh-oh, we got a problem. Oh, and there's debris. Lance Stroll had a tire down. That's unfortunate. Now I wonder where the carcass is. It's on track, but is it in the? It's out of harm's way. Safety car, maybe. Maybe safety car. I don't know. Said he just had a puncture. Well, Stroll's day just pretty much gotten worse. All right, so we got 28 laps to go in this thing. Already on lap 50 of 78. Got 28 to go. Daniel Ricciardo is still trying to find a way to get around Alonso for 11th. Yeah, I really want to know what happened to Stroll. Did he hit something or it just blew? Oh, yep, it showed. He hit the wall going into the carousel, and that's where the. I mean, the tire carcass is in pit road right now, so it's not really going to interfere with the race right now. Whoops, forgot to put the chat back up. Okay, we're back. Lando Norris got 4 podiums and 7 top 10s this season. So that's good. That's pretty good for McLaren. Okay, Hamilton is on pit road right now. He is off pit road. Who else is going to come in pit road? I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Gasly, Alonso, and Ricardo would come in. Even Sargent. They're shining yellow lights back there. I don't know why. It's not like a safety car or caution is out. Yeah, Norris. Norris is still trying to get Carlos. All right, Verstappen is about to come in pit road, and Verstappen's in. Okay, so Verstappen is on hard tires. A lot of them speculate he was going to be on softs, but no. It's kind of too far out to be on softs, really. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so they're showing Valtteri Bottas. Oh, gotta overtake. We gotta overtake right now. With Bottas, Paxton, looks like Sargent. Yep, Bottas over Sargent. I am not surprised. Vote overtake award. There has pretty much only been one overtake. Yeah, so yeah, there's only been like one overtake this entire race. I tell you what, I would love to see IndyCar race here. Racing at Monaco would be really cool looking. All right, race is not too far out, not too far off from ending right now. Yo, that dude wearing that helmet, the safety crew, he just looks like a character from Star Wars. It's possible Verstappen can get by Russell. That's what they're predicting. Now the fastest lap is Max Verstappen. Okay, so oh man, Lando Norris is right there. Lando Norris is literally right there with Charles Leclerc, with Carlos Sainz. Okay, at first I thought that was Piastri just stepping aside, but no, he's like a second ahead of Sainz. Any moment right now, the top three can come in and pit. Well, technically top four, maybe five. Yeah, top five. Definitely gonna have to pit for tires. Yeah, Lando Norris has caught up to Carlos Sainz. I always admire the beautiful Ferrari red. Such a pretty color. I like how some people thought it was going to be blue, but because of HP partaking the sponsorship for Ferrari, but no, I wouldn't think they would change the colors like that. Probably maybe for one specific race, maybe one. Maybe they'll change the livery for one specific race. As many know that they rarely change liveries throughout the season, unless it's like for special occasions. Just like today with McLaren doing a Senna tribute. To me, it looks like Verstappen can get ahead of Russell off pit road. Yeah, that's what I said. I think Verstappen can get by Russell on pit road. That's the only way I could think of. Um, Look at the cars just fishtailing. Oh man, look at that overtake Lance Stroll just did. That was pretty impressive. So Verstappen, they said Verstappen with his fast lap, he put the fastest in sector one out of anybody. Now Lewis Hamilton's got the fastest lap. Jane, why you? Zhang, why you? All over the back, Sergeant. It's crazy both Haas cars are out of this race. Yeah, after this one, I'm going to have to hook up my portable charger to my cell phone. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to really get it up to 100. But I can try. I wonder how long the cord can make it. Hold up. If it'll stretch it out perfect. Yes, it can actually. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it's charging. Hell yeah, we're good. We're good now. I needed a new cord for my phone though, because the end of it is ripping. Yeah, pit strategy is really going to come into play. We have 18 to go. 18 laps to go in this race. And I've been here ever since. Haven't moved them. Haven't even got out of the chair yet. That's why I'm so focused on this race. Definitely going to have to get a snack after this thing. Uh, Verstappen says something about a battery. Um, so Hamilton is gaining. I think they just said Hamilton is gaining on Verstappen because of a battery. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's say Verstappen is catching Russell. I don't know. It looks like he is actually catching him. Yeah, he is catching him. He's got DRS right now. And Norris is losing Sainz a little bit. Just a little bit. Huh, never didn't know that. Didn't know that section is called Casino Square. Going through the tunnel. I mean, Max Verstappen is there with Russell. He is there. And Verstappen's got DRS on right now. It's kind of cool how the wing works for DRS. It's kind of cool looking. It just opens. It just opens like a Tupperware container. Vote driver of the day. Vote closes in 14 laps. Okay, probably it's either going to be between Leclerc. Even Stroll might get it because he's been passing people. And I can't tell if Russell is nearby Norris. I can't really tell. No, he's not. It's a lot of lap traffic in front of him. It's a good about 2 lap cars ahead of Russell and Verstappen. All right, one of them got out of the way, and the other one's getting out of the way of them too. That's a heck of a run. Okay, now Hamilton posted another fast lap. All right, 65 of 78. It's insane on how much of a distance McLaren and Ferrari has been on their tires. 1 through 5 already like on 65 laps of their stuff. And Norris, Saints, Piastri, and Leclerc hasn't even really moved up in position or anything. Verstappen, he's on the hunt to pass Russell for fifth. And I know Hamilton is catching Verstappen, but it's only a matter of time till he gets to him. Ooh, I thought Norris almost tagged the wall there. Almost. Car got pretty fishtail. Okay, that's one of the coolest things about Monaco. They pretty much go uphill, then they go downhill. My Indy predictions, definitely keep an eye out for like Scott McLaughlin, Newgarden, anybody from Penske. Pretty much keep an eye out for them. Kyle Larson is somebody to watch, somebody under people's radar for sure. But um, uh, it's going to be really hard to really think about it. But I would keep an eye out for all the Penske guys because they're all fast, and definitely keep an eye out for Larson. Larson could possibly win the damn thing. I know it's crazy, and people might doubt it, but the dude already posted the fastest lap in at Indy 500 for a rookie. That is impressive. Hell, Jimmy Johnson couldn't even do it in IndyCar when he was a rookie for the Indy 500. So, if Larson can do it, Larson can do it. And now he's doing the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600. Yeah, why not? Why not? And even Larson won the Coke 600 before. So I just wouldn't doubt on Larson today for both races. Even if he does wreck out in the 500 or 600 whatsoever, he's somebody to watch. I also would keep an eye out for Grosjean and Ferrucci's problems, because I wouldn't be surprised if them two somehow manage to get together during the point of the race. I'd like to see Helio Castroneves get another win, be his fifth Indy 500. Look, previous Monaco races for Charles Leclerc, DNF, did not start 2021. That was the one that he couldn't race. Fourth and sixth. And he's leading this race. Why do y'all feel like y'all jinxing him? Why do I have a feeling the broadcast is jinxing Charles right now? Why? I have a feeling that an IndyCar is going to flip. I hate to admit it. I hate to say things like that, but I have a feeling it's going to happen. If a car doesn't flip, it's gonna get airborne somehow. It's gonna get airborne. I mean, the speeds they're going, and I mean, and the car is so freaking light and it's so fast. It's not surprising. IndyCar is gonna flip during the Indy 500. I mean, it even flipped during the practices. Yeah, I'm same bus with you. Jesus, that's a crazy camera angle. That's a jump scare right there. As close as he was, that was a jump scare. Yeah, it looks like Hamilton is catching Verstappen because he already knocked it under 2 seconds. Alexander Albon is still sticking in 11th. Well, still sticking in ninth. I meant still there. Mm. Alexander Albon only got 2 points in this whole season and 15th in points. That's why points are really important for teams, not just the driver, but mainly teams. Charles Leclerc is putting on a perfect race right now. Look at how the cars are sliding around. Cars are slipping and sliding now. And Saints is pretty much caught up to Piastri for second. Charles Leclerc is in a whole other zip code. Freaking allergies, man. Yeah, I just saw that frame with Leclerc, and now they're showing the frame for Piastri. Verstappen's loose. He's really fighting the wheel. All right, got 9 to go. 9 to go. Not too far off from finishing. And Carlos Sainz is there. Carlos only has to do is DRS, really. Verstappen is still having problems trying to get by Russell. God, Lee, look how close the camera is to the cars. It's insane how none of these people pit it yet. Any of them from first to fifth has not pitted. That's insane. And Russell is still hanging on strong with medium tires. And on the other hand, Stroll is catching Botas. I tell you what, I have done live streams this long before, and I also have played video games this long. And sitting there, especially in one sitting when I played Resident Evil Village, I actually sat down, sit there through the whole entire time, and beat the game in one sitting. And that game took like 10 to 12 hours to beat. And you see, I started that game at like 8, 9 o'clock at that night and finished it like in that morning. All right, Zhao's off pit road. All right, hold up. Got an update for Indy. If it will load, which I highly doubt it. I just saw something about Indy. Okay, so supposedly weather is in the area for Indy right now. I'm still gonna whenever like something pops up, I'm gonna get notified for it. As weather is in the area for the Indy 500, they're still gonna give updates on about the race, and I don't know what the track looks like right now since we're doing the live reaction for F1. But I definitely could say it's probably really cloudy there, and rain could pop up any minute. Well, I only got like 3 to go. All I gotta say to Charles is just don't fuck up, please. All right, 3 to go. 3 to go. I don't know. Probably after this race, I'm in the mood to listen to play some Randy Travis after this. Not gonna lie. Hamilton still has the fastest right now, which I wouldn't expect. I don't think anything's going to change for the fastest lap at this point. The vibe is real. I'm shocked the top 5 guys haven't pitted. I'm legitimately surprised. Final lap, here we go. See, Charles Leclerc, he can pretty much slow down if he wants. He's got like an 8-second gap on Piastri right now. And pretty much, yeah, he can just cruise right now if he wants. I tell you what, the thumbnail is pretty much foreshadowing because I did put the Monaco flag over over it, even over Verstappen's and also in the thumbnail. But I did put the Monaco flag, and Charles Leclerc is from that area. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. And here it is. Charles Leclerc finally won at Monaco. Finally conquered the damn race. Finally conquered the thing. After the heartbreaks that Charles Leclerc has faced at Monaco, finally broke the bad luck and finally won there. Great win. Great dominating. He fucking dominated the race. But congratulations to Charles. But thank you everybody for tuning in to the Monaco GP. Charles Leclerc finally won the race. Lewis Hamilton got the fastest lap, and Piastri and Sainz finishing second and third respectively. But that was cool for Charles to finally break the curse at his home track and got the job done. If Dale Sr. could win the Daytona 500, Charles Leclerc could win the Monaco GP. But thank you all for watching. I will be back for the Indy 500 live reaction stream. Love every single one of y'all. And just remember, you can follow me on X at SmokeCarver13. You can follow me on Instagram and Threads at NicholasCarver13. You can also follow me at TikTok for at SmokeCarver13 for TikTok videos and stuff. But thank you all for watching. Love every single one of y'all, and I'll see y'all later. And y'all stay gold.